What's up, everybody? Boss, Nelson, Liquid. Unless they switch to live chat. I don't know. I don't understand it. I have no fucking idea. I can see his fucking chat. Trump didn't get manhandled. She didn't answer questions. They fact checked Trump and lied about the fact checking and never fact checked her. Fucking bullshit. Mod won't unhide your message from top chat anyway. Oh, I don't understand it, Liquid. I have no idea. Jimmy, I said mom handled, not manhandled. I don't know what that means. What's up, Eleanor? Only it's not evening here. It's 3:30 in the afternoon. I guess it's 8:30 where you are. Yeah, so I went to the debate, and the highlight of it outside was these Hamas idiots. Apparently, they gathered at City Hall, which is, I don't know, maybe a half a mile from or closer than where Trump was debating. And they marched down Market Street. There had to be 200 or 300 of them, maybe more. I don't know, but you could smell them, the body odor. It was like, ugh. And then once they hit the Trump area, they kind of dissipated, and a lot of people at that point left. But there was now I was down there before when Trump was at that same place, the Constitution Center. I think that's where they signed the Constitution, hundreds of years ago. But there was no Trump supporters down there, none. Antifa was down there. It was actually a little scary, but this time there was Trump supporters there, and the majority of them were black, Spanish, Asian. Oh yeah. So just send 10K to who? The fuck? What's up, Chris? Yeah, it's amazing how they try to present to people that she won that debate. But and they unmuted her mic. She was able to talk back at Trump. What the fuck, Yeah, it's just fucking ridiculous. What the fuck is mom handled supposed to mean? I just. Yeah, it's. I don't know. My brother said something about Pew Research did something that said Trump's gonna win in a landslide. I can't find it. I'm gonna have to ask him when he comes on. because I can't find him saying that, so I don't know where he got that. Jesus Christ. Yeah, I don't know where he's getting that. Okay, well, I got new specs. Well, I got two pairs of these for $125. And I usually pay like $500 for glasses, but I didn't get any of the bells and whistles. I didn't get the progressive lens. You know what I mean? It was a promotion to America's Best, I think. Yeah. Because I have bifocals and they usually, hammer you for a couple hundred for that. In other words, you can get the bifocals, but you'll see lines in the glass. And to not have the lines, this is what kills me. To not have the lines, they charge you more money. It's just a scam. Fucking scam. All right, Nelson, knock it off. I don't need you as like some kind of counterweight or something. Like I'm ready to ban you. So just knock it off. I don't want to hear it. I don't want it on my channel. One more stupid ass comment and you're gone. So make a decision. Yeah, and I saw this other thing on Democracy Now. Fred Trump, I think that's Trump's nephew, maybe. He's claiming that Trump, apparently there was some fund set up for Fred Trump, Trump's nephew, has a disabled son. And the Trump organization set up some kind of medical fund for him. Well, it was nearing depletion. So he claims that he spoke to Trump, and Trump said, look, the kid doesn't even recognize you. Let him die, move down to Florida. Now, I don't believe that anybody would say something like that to anybody else. And my brother said that, they probably offer him money to say that. But why the fuck would you? Oh my God, man. Yeah, Nelson. I don't need this bullshit. It's like I'm having AJ here. I don't need it. I mean, I got a small fucking channel. Jesus Christ. But yeah, it's kind of bizarre. And then there was some other Trump relative, some woman around 2020, I think. She talked a lot of shit on Trump. And then a while later, she admitted, this is what my brother told me, she admitted that she said these things because Trump forced her into some kind of detox because she was fucking with ketamine. He wanted her to get off it or he wouldn't give her any money. Ooh. I mean, yeah. I can't believe she would talk shit on him about something like that. I don't know what those prices mean, Eleanor. Thoughts on the deceased 11-year-old boy's parents in Ohio saying they wished it was a white person that killed their son, not a Haitian, because Haitians are getting unfairly blamed. Well, it's all this, the Haitians are eating dogs and cats. I don't think that's been, proved. But again, why would someone say that if there wasn't some truth to it? I mean, uh, the way you see this is too fucking much. Oh, come on. What the fuck? Oh, come on. Oh, come on. What the fuck? Oh, it's just too much. It really is. It's too goddamn much. Oh man, what the fuck is this? Ah, fuck. Fuck, 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 fuck. Ugh. What the fuck is the problem here? Oh my god. There. Oh, god. Oh, Jesus Christ. Oh, man. Oh, I did this again. There you go. Sorry. Jesus fucking Christ. I'm trying to figure something out. All right, where do you see this story? Yous are gonna fucking love this. All right. It's kind of short, but
All right, well, turning now to a bizarre story in the district. A man caught on camera in the middle of a lewd act, and it happened not far from a high school. DC News Now's weekend anchor Ben Dennis obtained that video. He spoke with the owner. Ben, what are you learning about potential consequences here?
Well, Annalisa, imagine finding part of a cucumber in the grill of your own car. You discovered how it got there, and even worse, why. It's part of a sex act that happened right behind these homes directly across the street from Dunbar High School. Now, we've stopped the video you're about to see at the very moment that cucumber is used in the sex act for obvious reasons. And right now, police are looking for that suspect. A shocking sight in broad daylight.
I was so disgusted and freaked out.
It was dinner time just after 5:30 Friday when a man with an apparent lunchbox crept into Catherine Baker's driveway, lodged a cucumber in her SUV's grill, checked to see if the coast was clear, and began performing a lewd act.
I want my neighbors to know and keep an eye out for this person. I want parents to be mindful. There's a lot of kids. They're high school students. They walk by themselves to and from school.
The alley where this happened is a stone's throw from Dunbar High School.
It's children walking around. You just have neighborhood kids, elementary school, middle school, and high school.
Right.
So it's just a kid-friendly neighborhood. So definitely want to get him out of the way.
The police report then details what's also quite clear in the video. The suspect chose to keep going, this time in plain view, and even appearing to notice the camera, recording the whole thing before putting the vegetable back in the lunchbox and walking away.
It was that eye contact that really unsettled me because it then continues for longer than one would imagine.
DC's indecent exposure law says that any public penetration for sexual gratification violates the law.
it then continued. You hear? It then continued for longer than one would imagine. I don't know. I don't think I would do much imagining.
Penalties include a fine up to $300, prison time no more than 90 days, or both.
And having that happen on your property with your car, that's definitely a concern.
We all have to be vigilant about this kind of thing.
And Baker says that she has not seen this man before. In addition, police, while they are looking for the suspect, it is unknown if he has been seen performing any other sex acts publicly in previous moments. In Northwest, Ben Dennis, back to you.
All right, Ben, thank you. And again, DC police are looking for that man on your screen connected to that incident. Anyone with info is asked to give them a call.
Oh, man. Wow. That's really fucked up. That's, you know. AJ's whole yard has cucumbers. He's not cultivating weed, he's cultivating cucumbers. What's up, Chill? AJ. What's up, Richie? Richie, I look for that Pew Research that's saying Trump's going to win the landslide. Nowhere to be found. I mean, I believe there was one article that said that he's rising, but nothing even close to that. If you can come up with that article. You just missed it, Rich. I did an article. I did a news story where some guy stuck a cucumber in this woman's car in the grill and then butt fucked himself with the cucumber. Put it back in his lunchbox and walked away. Jesus Christ. All right. Hold on, Richie.
Trump, I want to give you my presidential hat. Presidential seal on it.
You want to autograph it?
Oh, sure, I'll autograph it.
Huh?
Yeah.
You remember your name?
I don't remember my name. I'm slow.
You're an old part. You're an old part.
Yeah, I know, man. I'm an old guy.
And you're an old person.
I know you would know about that.
What?
About being old.
Oh, I know.
All right.
I'm a young timer.
It reminds me of the guys that grew up with. There was always one in the neighborhood.
Well, I'm the only one.
There you go, man. I need that hat.
Want my autograph?
Hell no.
You know my name. Come on.
I ain't going that far.
Yeah. You do a selfie. There you go. Hey, I'm proud of you now. Huh?
Just remember, no eating dogs and cats.
Hey, they're good.
Thank you.
They're good because of fried chicken.
I hope you like the pizza.
Huh?
You guys picked the best to get. I don't know where it's done.
Gang, if Biden were trying to sabotage Kamala's campaign, he couldn't have done it better than what he did yesterday. Ironically, at a Pennsylvania fire station. And that's because Kamala's campaign is going down in flames. We got a brand new poll out that's showing nothing less than a massive Trump landslide in the making. This is going to absolutely blow you away. Hey, gang, it's me, Dr. Steve, your Patriot Professor, here to keep you.
Richie, I really don't like this guy for a lot of different reasons, but I can't find this poll that he's talking about. So.
Insane in these insane times. You know what to do. Make sure to smack that bell and subscribe button. You are not going to want to miss a single episode of poll analysis and trend alerts as we head on in to November. So once again, make sure you smack that bell and subscribe button. Now, before we dive into this new poll, that's absolutely catastrophic for Kamala. Where do you see this? Another catastrophe we're all feeling is the stress of rising costs. But one of the worst offenders isn't gas or groceries, it's healthcare. Health insurance premiums alone have increased 47% over the past 10 years. It's crazy. So ask yourself, is your money being optimized?
Are your doctors following the traditional sick care model? At the Wellness Company, they take a different path. They blend holistic, naturalistic, and preventative medicine while cutting out the middlemen and government bureaucrats. And that is how they created the One Wellness Elite membership. Gang, this is care for the modern era. Here's how it works. For only $100 a month, you get 2 free medical grade nutraceuticals per month. You get free prescriptions on over 800 of the most common medications. You get access to concierge Now, if your expenses at first, I mean, woke libs were hysterically claiming at the beginning that this was AI or some other kind of video editing. But now we have confirmation from multiple video angles that Biden did indeed put on a Trump hat yesterday for all to see. He was visiting a fire station in Shanksville, Pennsylvania, that was ironically filled with Trump supporters. And one of them got him to put on a Trump hat. Then he said to him, "I'm proud of you now, you old fart." I mean, you can't make this stuff up. And it didn't stop there. Biden actually took pictures with a bunch of MAGA supporters. I mean, look at these kids' shirts. They're all wearing Trump gear. It's absolutely hilarious. And perhaps, just perhaps, it's all because Biden saw the latest Pew poll that just came out that has the Democrats absolutely melting down. And I'm not even remotely exaggerating. It's a brand new Pew Research poll. It just dropped. And at first glance, you might not think much of it. It has both Trump and Harris tied. They're showing both candidates getting 49% support nationally. But when you dive into the crosstabs of this poll and you look at its historical context, the numbers are absolutely devastating. I mean, devastating for Harris. So first and foremost, historical context. Pew, at this time in the race back in 2020, Pew had Biden up by 10. Let that hit you. Biden at this same time in the race in 2020 was, according to this same survey, he was up 10 points in an election that came down to 40,000 votes, 10,000 in Arizona, 10,000 in Georgia, 20,000 in Wisconsin. So in other words, if Kamala wants to win this election by 40,000 votes, by a squeaker, she needs a 10-point lead in the national average right now. And right now, they're tied. She's down 9 from that. This is one of the reasons why the polling analyst, Rich Barris, the People's Pundit, who's simply the best polling analyst out there, bar none, he didn't mince words when he tweeted out, this Pew Research poll is a landslide for Donald Trump. I repeat, a landslide. And it gets even more extraordinary when you look at the demographics breakdown. Trump is winning the white male vote by 20 points. I'm going to say that again. Trump is winning the white male vote by 20 points and the white female vote by 10 points. Now, why is that so significant? Because in 2020, Trump was leading Biden among white voters by just 7 points, 49 to 42. But now, on average, he's beating Harris by twice that, 54 to 40. That's a 14-point lead over Kamala among white voters. But then take a look at what Trump is amassing with the Christian vote. 82% of white evangelicals are supporting Trump, along with 52% of Catholics. Among white Catholics in particular, Trump is crushing it with 61% support. And so what we're seeing from Pew is a confirmation, a corroboration that the white vote is virtually all in on Trump. And to make matters even worse, even more dire for Kamala, voting's already started in North Carolina with vote by mail. It started a few days back over the weekend. And the numbers are coming in. And what do you know? In North Carolina, the vote by mail electorate in 2024 is turning out to be much more white and much more Republican than in 2020. Blacks were 16% of mail-in ballot requests in 2020. That number's dropped to just 12%. And again, to make matters even worse, more blacks are voting Trump than ever before, upwards of 20%. So less blacks are voting. At the same time, more are voting for Trump. Election that's seeing more white and Republican voting than in 2020, with whites doubling their support for Trump. And also notable is when it comes to the Jewish vote, Kamala's getting the lowest level of Jewish support of any Democrat since 1988. Yes, since Dukakis. And I need not remind you what happened in that election. Now, again, what we're seeing here is the consistent erosion of Democrat margins. Remember, Trump doesn't have to win the Jewish vote. He doesn't have to win the black vote. He doesn't have to win the Latino vote. What Trump has consistently been doing now for the last year, what makes Trump stronger today than he's ever been, is he's maximized his own support, his own base from 2016 and 2020, which are primarily the rural working class voters. More rural working class voters are coming out to support Trump than ever before, either in 2016 or 2020. He has maximized his own base, while at the same time he's minimizing the Democrats' margins. He's maximizing his own base and he's minimizing Democrats' margins. Trump has a record number of non-white working class voters, blacks and Latinos, voting for him, such that the margins that the Democrat needs with those voters implode. So this has been the secret sauce of Trump's surge and formidability over the last several months. And now we're seeing it even among Jewish voters. And that leads to the second interesting takeaway from this one particular demographic. Remember, we've been tracking for the last several months now how there really is a very real civil war erupting inside the Democrat Party. Well, it's already erupted. And it's a civil war between the pro-Palestinian progressives on the one side and the pro-Israeli liberals on the other. And it's absolutely wreaking havoc on the Democrats' electability in this presidential race. Look at this, gang. Not only is Jewish in any Democrat presidential candidate in nearly 40 years, look at this. She's now trailing behind Green Party candidate Jill Stein among Muslim voters in every single battleground state, but most particularly in the three states of Arizona, Wisconsin, and ding, 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 Michigan. Michigan has the highest density of Muslim voters in the nation, like we see in the city of Dearborn, which has an all-Muslim city council.
Go get Jill Stein.
They're not voting for Kamala, even though she needs them to win Michigan. When all is said and done, this latest Pew Research poll is an absolute disaster for Kamala. And the Democrats know it. Make no mistake, they know it. Not surprised if in the next few weeks you see massive amount when the Kamala campaign and pumped into the down ticket Senate and House races as to avoid a total annihilating blowout come November. We'll certainly be keeping a very close eye on how things develop, but no mistake, this is a huge development in this election, one that has the Democrats absolutely panicked. It even has some Democrats putting on a Trump hat.
Yeah, ain't that some shit? Joe Biden putting on a Trump hat. I mean, what the fuck was he thinking? Did he actually know he was putting on a Trump hat? I couldn't tell. I couldn't hear it. I was coming downstairs. He fucking had his fucking ads. Right. Liquid. Trump said he hates you in the debate. He probably does. He was definitely forced out. You know. I wish Joe would have went kicking and screaming.
Jimmy, listen, popping in for a second. All right. I just got from a source. Hold on. Where's that? All right. I just got from a source and I have to corroborate it. And he's corroborating it too. It says breaking: ABC whistleblower allegedly will release an affidavit claiming that Harris campaign was given sample questions that were essentially the exact same questions that were given during the debate, as well as assurances that Trump would be fact-checked and she would not. Now, can you imagine this shit? If this comes out, Jim, then she's done. She's absolutely done.
They'll stifle it, Richie.
Not Jim. They can't. You know why they can't anymore, Jim? Because there's too many sources on the right that will release this. Like, Jimmy, think about this. After the debate, X, Twitter, they had no, normally after a debate like that where everybody thought Kamala kicked Trump's ass, what would happen is there would be sound bites galore of Kamala, and all the mainstream media would be posting them and they'd be bragging about it. There were none. Do you know why? Because when Elon bought Twitter, he put in there community notes, which is people like you and me, we can debunk it right there under the story. Can you imagine if they put a soundbite of the Charlottesville lie that she told, and then everybody and their mother put the link up to where Trump denounced and condemned the hate groups, all that shit. Jimmy, that shows that they know that she lied throughout that entire fucking debate. Everything she said was a lie because they didn't put any sound bites up on social media.
Yeah, but most of these people are brainwashed. Like for instance, AJ. No amount of truth is going to get them to change.
I know,
their
like
vote.
Yuri Bezmenov said, not until you get a kick in the ass and they shove you inside the cell are you going to believe it. He's a Yuri Bezmenov. He's a useful idiot. But I'm saying, Jim, people with the triple digit IQ, I mean, Jim, they all and see the thing is, Jim, you put that shit on X, everybody and their mother would be doing community notes. They'd all be fact checking the fact checkers because Jimmy, nothing she said was real. She lied about everything. Yeah, she just and she's a like Vamps just said. What's up, Vamps? That she's a bad liar. She's not even a good liar.
Well, they tried to make a big deal out of Trump being angry. Yeah,
he wasn't angry. He just stood there and was listening to her. And you know what it was? They can't
he was
stand
triple teamed.
Jim, they can't. Well, Jim, it was more than that. Did you watch my video from today?
Yeah,
because I talk about that. Like what America saw, guys, was not it. They didn't just see three people ganging up on one guy. What they saw was the establishment attacking people in this country that are the populists. Right now, since RFK Jr. came out and endorsed Trump, and then Tulsi after that came out and endorsed Trump, they created a new America First coalition that has people from the left joining people from the right. And why? What do they have in common? They fucking loathe the establishment. And so this is why Kamala's numbers are dropping. What America saw was the establishment got together, ganged up on Trump to make her look better. Because, Jim, the lies that she told, they didn't fact check her once. You know what? Andrew Tatum today put a video out where it's unusual for him. 21 minutes long. He debunks everything that they didn't say. Like he has multiple videos. I did too in my article. Multiple videos of her saying, yeah, we're going to take your guns. Yeah, it's going to be a mandatory buyback. Yes, she says, I'm not going to take your guns. I'm a gunner. I have no idea. I mean, Jim, he has videos of everything she said. He has the opposite that she said 6 months ago.
Well, Trump basically said that in the debate.
Yeah, he said, I was going to send you a MAGA hat.
Right.
That was the best fucking line of the thing. I was going to send her a MAGA hat.
Richie, when Biden put that MAGA hat on, did he know it was a MAGA hat?
It wasn't a MAGA hat. It was a Trump hat. Big difference. Difference.
Okay.
Yes, he knew. Of course he knew it. He goes, because I need your hat now. That's why he said that. I need your hat now because he didn't want the guy wearing a Trump hat in a firehouse for Kamala. That's what that was. That was a firehouse of supposed Democrats, but they were all wearing fucking Trump paraphernalia. You gotta fucking love it. I bought 2 Trump shirts. I bought the one with the finger you miss, bitches. You have that one, right?
Yeah.
And I bought another Trump shirt. I was hanging out with Scott Pressler. You didn't know who he was. I'm surprised you didn't know who the fuck he was. Yeah, Scott Pressler, Jim, is a guy. He went by on Twitter by The Persistence. That's what he was. And he became famous because he pushed Trump in 2016. He pushed him in every single state. He's from PA, but he went to every single state and pushed people to get registered. He got on the limelight when he did this program where I forget what city it was, but it was a shithole city, maybe Camden. And they went around and cleaned up the whole city. Huh? No, you froze, actually. I didn't freeze. Yeah, now you're back. Okay, now you're back.
All right.
But the thing is, Jim, he went around and cleaned up this whole city, and that's how he got on the limelight. But he now, Jimmy, is he's the greatest recruiter the GOP has ever seen. They've never had a recruiter get more people registered as Republicans than Scott Presler. He's awesome.
Does he get paid to do that?
He gets paid when he goes and does a campaign. They'll pay him because otherwise, Jim, he's 24/7. He works constantly. He wouldn't be able to eat.
Well, yeah. I mean, I'm not saying I disagree. I'm not saying I disagree.
I don't think he's getting rich off of it. I don't think. You know what, Jimmy? When I met him, when I shook his hand, I said, "Yo, man," I said, "Here's how far back I go with like, you." I said, I remember in 2016 when everybody on Twitter was saying, if anybody deserves to meet Donald Trump, it's you. And he laughed. He goes, I remember that. He's like, yeah, that was kind of cool. He's like a down-to-earth guy, too. Gay as a $3 bill, but you know what? I love him. I don't care. I don't give a shit. The guy, he's the greatest recruiter.
He's gay?
Yeah. It doesn't matter. I only say that because a lot of people that I tell about him, I turn a lot of people on to him because I say, look, if you need a campaign to get people in your neighborhood out and knocking on doors and doing ballot harvesting, you contact him. He'll be in your fucking neighborhood within 2 weeks. Getting closer, he'll be there in a week, and he'll organize the whole goddamn thing for you. He will. But I only say that because a lot of people, they go and they look, oh, who's this guy? And they hear the way he talks, and they go, oh, fuck that. I don't like that. Homophobes. I don't really care, but that's the only reason I mention it, so that they're not like blown away, like, oh shit, I don't want to listen to this guy. No, you do want to listen to him. The guy knows what he's talking about. He's very good at what he does, and he's good for the party.
So when's this whistleblower supposed to bring this out?
Don't know. That's all I got so far. There were two things. What was the other one? The other one was from Black Insurrectionists, but I lost it. I lost what it is. Maybe he deleted it. ABC. Oh, here, yeah, he wrote it too. I will be it's Black Insurrectionist. He wrote, I will be releasing an affidavit from an ABC whistleblower regarding the debate. I have just signed a non-disclosure agreement with the attorney of the whistleblower. The affidavit states how the Harris campaign was given sample questions, which were essentially the same questions. I had to click read more, which were sent. Where is it? Which sections? I'm just going to. The affidavit states that the Harris campaign was given sample questions, which were essentially the same questions that were given during the debate, and separate assurances of fact-checking Donald Trump, and that she would not be fact-checked. Accordingly, the affidavit states several other factors that were built into the debate to give Kamala a significant advantage. I have seen and read the affidavit, and after the attorney blacks out the name of the whistleblower and other information that could dox the whistleblower, I will release the full affidavit. I will be releasing the affidavit before the weekend is out. And he posted this today. Yeah, he posted it today. So what he's talking about there, huh?
Hold on. So AJ says that poll about Harris losing to Stein in Michigan, she's still at 29%, Trump 11%.
No, he didn't say she's losing. He said that she's draining the Muslim vote. See, AJ just doesn't fucking pay attention. She's draining the Muslim vote from Kamala. That's what he said. She's from all the key battleground states, but particularly Arizona and Michigan, particularly.
And I have yet to see a poll that has Trump down that much in Michigan. 1 point maybe.
Well, you know why that is? Because of the auto industry. It's because of the auto industry, Jim. And you know what, Jim? Let me say this, okay? I think Kamala did us a service. Because think about this, Jim. When she brought up the lies, she brought up, like, Jim, there's believe it or not, there's millions of people out there that probably don't know that the Charlottesville thing is a bullshit lie. So guess what? Now everybody like me and other people on social media, we're putting the link out there. Here, watch it here. You'll see where he condemns them. And they go, son of a bitch, he did. Why would she say that, right? Then think about this. When she brought up the bloodbath thing, okay? Everybody now knows that Trump was talking about the auto. It would be a bloodbath on
Right.
the auto workers because China would be making these things cheap in cars cheap in Mexico and trying to sell them into the American market. And Biden or Kamala would allow it to happen. And Trump
Yeah,
said,
she
"I'm
called
going to put
Trump a
100%
liar.
tariff on you."
And everything she said was a lie.
Everything she said. But Jim, here's the thing. That makes people, like a lot of people, oh, yeah, he said there's going to be a bloodbath in America, blah, right? Well, brain dead people like AJ. Well, think about this. People that heard that, now they see swarms of proof that he was talking because it has the video. He was talking about the auto industry, and now that's a coming to Jesus moment. That's a moment that my friend Brandon Strzok had. Okay, he told me, I was on the phone with him for like 4 or 5 hours. He told me that the way he got converted, he was a dyed-in-the-wool liberal for years, his whole life, believed all the bullshit about Trump. And one day, a girlfriend of his sent him a video and said, "Look, I know you don't like Trump, but you got to watch this. Please promise me you will." And he did. And what it was a debunking of remember when Trump went, when he used to do that? Right. And they said he made fun of the reporter. Well, this video showed that he does it to everyone. He did it to Ted Cruz. And what it is it's his way of saying, and then they get all flustered. They're like, "Oh," he was not making fun. So Brandon.
Well, AJ still says that. Idiot AJ still says that.
So Brandon told me, he said, so when I saw that, I thought, oh my God, I was lied to on that. And he goes, and you know how on YouTube they have similar videos going down? He goes, I went down the rabbit hole for 3 whole days. And he goes, and I learned by watching videos that I was lied to about. The Democratic Party lied to me about everything I ever knew. Everything. And he said, and he goes, and that's when he did the walkaway video. And that's what made him famous. He did his famous walkaway.
I had the same kind of moment when you told me that I believe totally that the whole Trayvon thing. And you said, look, ABC just did an apology or a retraction or whatever. On how they said what they did was they doctored the 911 tape.
Yep.
Trying to make Zimmerman.
They tried to make. I'll finish it for you. They tried to make it seem like he said, "Yeah, he's black," and they made it seem like he just proffered that. They cut out the part where the dispatcher said, "Can you tell me, is he black or white?" And he said, "Oh yeah, he's black," because the guy George never mentioned his race. Right, so they tried to make him look like a racist, and when that didn't work, they created a whole new category for him because he laughed later. He goes, Richie, "I'm 100% Hispanic,"
because
they created Hispanic white.
Because you told me that, I spent the next few days going down all these stories that I believed and found out it was all a lie. Every fucking big media story is a lie.
Yeah,
every one of them.
Oh, I know. Right? Hey, Liquid, let me answer Liquid. Liquid, I didn't meet him in person, which I could have, but I didn't want to go to where he was. But I didn't meet him in person, but I wrote 3 articles about him, and I was on the phone with him interviewing him. It was about when he was arrested after January 6th, and he told me the whole story too. You guys have no idea what they tried to do to him. He never even entered the building, and they charged him anyway. He never went into the building. And so they charged him anyway. And they made him, he said, "Rich, they made me lie in my plea deal." I said, "Why'd you do it?" And he goes, "Because I was looking at like 12 years. He goes, "They made me lie." I'm like, "How did they make you lie?" He said, he lets me tell it now. He goes, "I'm not like friends with him, but I have his phone number and I can call him anytime." Right. And he's a really super nice guy too. But he told me, he said that there was a video. There was a police officer that was like a couple rows back from where they were. And they said that he's the one that yelled, grab his badge. He wasn't the one that yelled it. The one who yelled it was this guy that was Antifa. And because they were watching, they didn't follow him, but they were following his movements. This kid, he was dressed in all black with the balaclava, and he had a bag. And he went to the side of the building, the Capitol building, where there was like an enclave or whatever they call it, a coat, whatever the fuck you call it. It's between the building, and there were bushes there. He went in there and got changed to Trump paraphernalia and put his black fit normal dress inside the bag, and then came out. and started acting like he was a Trump guy, right? But people saw him like, what the fuck is this? So Brandon's group saw that, and then they saw. Yeah, you never went in the building either, but neither did AOC. Believe it or not, she was in a completely different building and talked about my life is in jeopardy, right? So he said that they made him say that, and the whole reason they did this to him because he was responsible for about 800,000 Democrats leaving the party because through his walkaway movement, his walkaway campaign. Yeah, he dude, I'm telling you, he was like the greatest, like another gay man, the greatest like recruitment for Republicans. I love the guy. He's a sweetheart, and he doesn't take shit from anyone because he won in the end. They had to drop certain charges on him. He did nothing wrong. He was outside the building, never entered, didn't harm anyone. Jimmy, he told me, he said, I wasn't even on the side of the building where they were breaching. He goes, I was on the east side. That was all happening on the west side. He goes, but because of who I am, they needed to make an example of me and punish me. And Jimmy, I listened at his sentencing hearing because he gave me a link to listen to it. He goes, yeah, I got people there. They're going, when I get sentenced, they're going to do it. He goes, here, I'm giving you the link. So I was like, all right, because I had to write an after story about it. But I was on the phone with him one day for like 4 hours. And I used to write for David Harris Jr. and he asked me to write for him. And then after I left David, he was being sentenced, and that's when I reached out to him and I said, yo, dude, you want me to do another story? He's like, Rich, oh my God, how are you? He's like, yeah, dude, can you do that? And he goes, I'll call you back. And he did. He called me later in the night, and we spent like 2 or 3 hours on the phone. Yeah, he's a really good guy. And dude, here's what he told me, Jim, and this hit me hard. He said, he goes, I got a lot of Republicans elected. He goes, I know I did. He goes, because I went to their rallies in their respective districts. And he goes, and I brought a shitload of people with me. And he goes, and I got a lot of people, because his walkaway thing, Jim, was world famous. Okay. And he said, and I got a lot of people to vote for them. And he goes, and then when I got arrested, he said, no one would answer a phone. He goes, I got no help from anyone in the movement. And he goes, including Donald Trump and his people. And I started to say, and I said, well, as far as Trump, he goes, I know he couldn't get involved because he had his own problems. He goes, but no one reached out to me. I'm like, dude, I'm sorry. I was like, I'm going to tell you right now, please don't hold it against the movement. It was because we had a bunch of communists that were threatening to arrest the lawyers for representing their clients, which is what they're supposed to do for a living, So they tried to fuck him over, but he got no prison time. But he had a record. For what? He didn't do anything wrong. He never entered the building. I remember he said, well, they're going in the building now. We're not doing that. That's what he said. He goes, I hear they're going in the building now. We ain't doing that. And the judge even recognized and said, well, you didn't go into the building, but what you did was egregious. And he's like he had to stand there and take it. But he didn't do anything wrong. He did nothing wrong. I can't. You know who else didn't do anything wrong? The Proud Boys. They didn't do. In fact, Jim, there was an FBI informant that they embedded in with the Proud Boys. Hung out with them for a couple months before J6, right? Got into the planning committee and all that. So he goes to the Capitol with the Proud Boys. So, they do their thing. Everything happens, right? And then afterwards, he's getting debriefed by his FBI handlers. And he told him, he said, look, he goes, I'm going to give it to you straight. He goes, I went in there hoping to catch these guys doing some nefarious shit. And he goes, but you know what? They did nothing wrong. He goes, they were not part of some plan or a conspiracy to take over the government. They were not going to breach the building. He goes, in fact, he said, when people started going in the building, the Proud Boys were going up to them and grabbing them and pulling them out and saying, it's illegal. Don't go in there. He goes, in fact, again, he goes, I saw Capitol Police giving the Proud Boys the thumbs up, thanking them for doing that. He goes, because there were a lot of them and they were grabbing people. And then finally, there were just too many people going in. They were overwhelming them. So they went, okay, we're done. So they still gave the leader 24 years. And Jimmy, he wasn't even in D.C. I think he was in Maryland at the time.
Right.
I think he was in Maryland. Maryland or
He's
Virginia.
locked up, right?
Oh, 24 years he got. And Jim, for what? They did nothing wrong. They were pulling people out of the building saying, guys, it's illegal. Don't go in. Don't go in. It's a trap. Don't go in. You know? And they were like, well, the police opened the door. Don't go in. That's what they told them. So that whole thing.
Rich, I don't care how much support Trump gets. They're going to cheat. They're going to cheat.
Oh, I know.
And I don't see it going. I don't know.
Yeah, he did nothing wrong. Yeah, and he got 24 years. Holy cripe! That's why Trump said, "I'm going to pardon." Well, he said he would pardon them because they did nothing wrong. But then his main thing on the pardon was he said, "Look, if somebody went inside after the police allowed them in, and they caused it was just a trespassing violation. He goes, I'm going to pardon them. He goes because they've been through enough. There's people, Jim, that are still in the fucking jails 3 years later. They're sitting in the DC gulag 3 years later. Did you hear Bongino had the latest video from Julie Kelly about the pipe bomb? Did you hear about that?
Yeah.
In the videos
I know about the pipe bomb.
In the videos that we saw so far, you see the cops that are sitting there outside the building and all that shit, right? But then you see this guy dressed in a black trench coat and he had a hat on, and you just see him all of a sudden, he pops into the screen and comes walking, and he goes over to the police car and he gets in, right? The part that we didn't see that Bongino just played was that same police SUV, the white SUV, pulled up initially, and that fucking guy got out with a bag. That was the pipe bomb. He then goes right over to where the pipe bomb was magically found, and he drops it off, and then that car, as he was doing it, backs up into the spot on the side, and then he walked over, got back into the vehicle. They were behind it. And that's why Kamala even said she was at the Capitol that day. She was not. In fact, Tatum, the officer Tatum, he played in the video I told you about today. He went and played the part where she's on camera with her entourage leaving the Capitol at 11:30 in the morning because she was heading down to the DNC building because she was vice president-elect, and if there was no riot or any other bullshit that went on, they wanted to be able to say, look at this, they tried to kill the vice president-elect with a pipe bomb. And she has never answered to that. She will not admit she was in the DNC building, even though people know she was.
You see that football player that lied about the way the cops stopped him? Apparently he was speeding.
No.
And he claimed the cop pulled a gun on him or something.
Well,
Tyreek.
No, I didn't hear any of that. No, I don't know any of that.
What was his name?
I'm in the mode of I'm still in the mode of debunking the what's it called. See, I started doing a story that was exactly like the video that Turley that you played, and I'm like, fuck, he did it, but I have a different angle on it, so I'm going to continue to do it. Why don't you like Steve Turley?
Because he led me to believe that Trump's efforts at overturning the election would work. And it was
He believed they would work, Jim. That because he was wrong. Jim. Any other time in American history, it would have worked. But we have communists wearing black robes now that were in cahoots with communists that were elected into power. So you can't blame him for that. Jim, anybody else and any other time throughout our history, we would have said, yeah. That's like right now, people are saying, well, he's going to win on appeal for all these charges. How do we know that? How do we know they're not going to threaten the Supreme Court after the liberal appellate courts uphold his convictions? How do we know they're not going to threaten the Supreme Court to uphold it as well?
I was talking to these idiots at the debate. One kid's telling me that was bullshit, the Supreme Court ruling on immunity. I said, what do you mean?
Yeah, they don't know.
I said,
they don't
split
understand
it down the middle.
Yeah, no, they don't. It was split into three parts. Jimmy, they like AJ, they only have double-digit IQs. They don't have a triple-digit IQ. Okay, so they don't understand it because Kamala literally said during the debate, The Supreme Court just gave him the right, if he's elected, to put out a hit on his political opponents. I would be like, you mean like what they did in Butler, Pennsylvania? What you guys did, you know? But that's absolutely false. It's categorically false. And those asshole moderators, they should have fact checked her. Look, I got to roll. I'll see you guys later, everybody. Come to my live stream tomorrow night, bros. All right, it's going to be fun. See you. Bye.
All right.
It says leave. There we go.
Yeah, don't hit end stream. Yeah, he wouldn't roll down the window. And yeah, they started some kind of shit over it. Tyreek Hill. Body cam released proves he lied. Hold on.
Police put you in handcuffs? I have no idea, for real. No idea. No idea, man.
Was there speeding?
I'm asking my door.
Move forward.
Hey, don't knock on my window like that, man. Don't knock on
Why don't you have your seatbelt on?
Don't knock on my window.
Why don't you have your seatbelt on?
Knock on my window like that, though.
Like what?
Don't knock on my window like that.
Why you have it up?
So I guess if you black, you don't have to follow the law. This video brought to you by TatumStore.com. TatumStore.com. Y'all already know what to do. Let's get into this. Ladies and gentlemen, I was getting ready to head home, take my son to football practice, and then the body-worn camera came out. Now, before I say anything, I said in the post that everybody was sharing that I can't wait till the body-worn camera come out. Why, Brandon? Because people don't end up in handcuffs face down in the middle of the street for nothing. Because you're black? No. Something happened. Now, I'm going to show you what everybody's showing you, and then I'm going to show you what you need to see to get the full context. I have no problem with what cops did in this. You're not exempt because you black. You got to follow the law. Why can't you just listen to what they say? It's crazy that black culture has taught our young men, whether you're rich or poor, that you're supposed to disobey law enforcement. You were speeding. All right, let's show you what they want you to see, and I'm going to show you what you should see. All right, here's a couple of clips that's going around of people posting on the internet. Now, all due respect, people didn't see everything, right? That's why the body-worn camera is important. Roll the clip.
You understand? What would you want for what we do?
Dylan, no, I'm trying to get on video.
Look at these black folks. This is when I first saw this video, I was like, this must be one of his teammates. I mean, in a I don't know, depending on what trim this is, $600,000 car. This one is probably $700,000 car, depending on what trim. If you got the Spider or if it's the regular, this is over $1 million, $1.something million worth of cars. But we oppressed in America. Still can't follow the law.
Way to the game.
Oh, that's fucking Ryan Campbell right there.
It's a Z shit. It's a Z shit. Pull up in a demon on guard. Looking like I still do fraud.
Now, because white people seem to be the only ones that want to actually protect and serve the community. Somehow they all wrong because a black man is getting pulled over. Now let's watch it from the angle of the police officers, which is what matters the most. Were they justified? Were they reasonable in their actions based on what you see in this body-worn camera footage? Now, it appeared that there's some type of construction zone going on here, or there's a speed trap. I would say they're just monitoring construction because people speeding through all the time. They must be doing some construction stuff. Two cops sitting on the bike next to each other like this don't seem like a speed trap. However it may be. I don't know. I don't work in Florida. I never did. But they're sitting here. There's cones lined up. And everybody's driving the speed limit relatively, except you know who. Roll the clip. You'll see him. I don't even have to tell you who he is. Just see the car that's the fastest. They don't look like they're running traffic. They're just hanging out. They're not even on radar. Now, just see if you can find the car that's speeding. I ain't even tell you which side of the road it's on. They probably could hear his car from. Whoa, which one? What car was it? And then, homeboy had to go full GTA cop mode to catch up to him. He's got to be going 100. And then he finally catches up to him. Nothing to see here. Nothing to see here.
Cause they're speeding.
And many of these cops are Hispanic anyway. But nothing to see here.
Move forward.
I cannot confirm it or not. I speed. I cannot confirm it or not. I'm late to stuff and I'm speeding. Everybody does it. And if you in a $600,000 car that got 700 horsepower, depending on what he put in it, it could have 1,000. It's easy in a car like this to go 120 and not even know it. Now, I would never do that, but it's easy, man. It happens. Let me tell you how this should go. You know you're wrong. You know you're wrong. I got pulled over in my truck, and I could have went to jail. I was going so fast. And the cop pulled me over, and I said, "Officer, have a gun in my center console. How would you like for me to handle this?" He go, "You were speeding." I said, "Yes, sir." "You know how fast you were going?" I said, "I don't know." Because I didn't know I was flying. But I knew I was flying. Let me tell you how much I knew I was flying. I passed the cop and I pulled over. I was going so fast. I said, he got me. I'm not going to make this man turn the sirens on and chase me. I'm got. I knew I was flying 10 miles ago. I said, I'm going to Vegas. I'm going this mile per hour until I see a cop. Pull me over. Yes, sir. Look, he still gave me a ticket. I got black cop on my license plate. I got blue lives matter everywhere. He still gave me a ticket. You know what? I wasn't mad. Yes, sir. Thank you for your service, man. You be safe out there. But when you of the melanin, this how you act?
Yeah, we got him here. 6 o'clock.
Now let me preface this real quick. I'm sorry, y'all. My cop mind is going. I guarantee you the reason they start posturing up and they end up catching him because he probably flew past some other cops and they got on the radio and told them, "Hey, there's a car going at a high rate of speed." Or they can hear that McLaren going, "Wow!" And they go, "Somebody flying." Anyway.
Hey, don't knock on my window like that, man. Why don't you have your seatbelt on? Don't knock on my window. Why don't you have your seatbelt on? Don't knock on my window like that, though. Like what? Don't knock on my window like that. Why you have it up? Don't knock on my window like that. Why you have it up? I have to knock to let you know I'm here. That way you can lower it and talk to you. Get my ticket, bro, so I can go. I'm late, gang. Do what you gotta do. Keep it down. Hey.
Y'all can't do nothing like you supposed to. Why? Bro, you the one speeding. Don't knock on my window like that, bro. Don't knock on my window. What? Come on, y'all, just get your job and get out of here. What? That ain't how a traffic stop work, bro. You speeding. You're probably going so fast you're criminally speeding, which is a crime. They can arrest you and put you in jail. And you roll the window down and you roll the window back up. Why you mad at them because you speeding? Don't knock on my window like, roll your window down. Why you roll your window up when they come next to you and you get mad because they knock on your window? And then they go do it, you roll your window up. And driving without a seatbelt on. God, black people, can you stop? Why y'all always gotta be silly, bro? You worth hundreds of millions of dollars and you stupid. You ride without a seatbelt on. In a McLaren flying, you get in a wreck, you dead. God. Why do we accept this as good behavior? They should have suspended him for the game.
Keep your window down. Hey, keep your window down. Keep your window down. I'm gonna get you out of the car. As a matter of fact, get out of the car. Get out of the car. Get out of the car. Get out of the car right now. We're not playing this game. Get out. 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 Damn.
Roll the window down, or we gonna make you get out the car. Get out of the car. He still don't get out. Then they get sick of playing with y'all. You got all these cops here because you silly.
What part of product you want?
And I was when I said at the beginning of the video, I said white, man. That's like all them Mexicans.
Hey, Drew, I'm getting arrested, dude.
Oh, he on the phone calling somebody. Instead of listening to what the cops say, bro, you an NFL superstar. You can afford a speeding ticket? God dang. Just get the ticket, bro. Roll your window down. Yes, sir. Sorry, man, I'm late to my NFL game. Them cops would have probably been like, all right, bro, here's a warning. Get up out of here, man. You need to drive safe. You're going through this construction zone or wherever it was. But no, he can't do that. He called his agent. I'm telling you, that's why he showed up.
I'm getting arrested, Drew. I'm getting out, bro. God damn, twin.
Rosenhouse.
When we tell you to do something, you do it. You understand? You understand? Not when you want, but when we tell you. You're a little fucking confused. I'm getting out, bro. Too late. Too late. All right, bro. Take me to jail, bro. Do what you gotta do, bro. We are. We will. Good, bro. It is good. Hey. Don't worry about it. I hung up the phone. Stop crying. Bro.
They sick of y'all, bro. They sick of y'all. And then you know what? I see my teammate getting arrested. He black. It must be something wrong. And then what are they doing? And then they pull over talking trash. Like, black people, stop. Well, who raising y'all? You worth millions of dollars. Can you have decorum? Look, man, pull over to the side of the road and get out like you got some sense, and maybe the cops will have a conversation with you. No, bro, what y'all doing to him? What you think they doing to him? You know he's speeding in that car. Y'all probably rode in the car together when he punching and going 150. No, bro, you know he late to practice. All y'all probably late. God, why can't?
I ain't do nothing, twin.
I didn't do nothing, twin.
Hey, hold on, pull to the side, yo. Hey,
they grown.
Come on, I lock you up.
All right, here you go. So,
hey,
they didn't pull over halfway in traffic. I understand stopping and checking on your boy. I get that. I don't have no problem with them stopping to talk to your boy or stopping for your boy. But when the police come up to you, why don't you listen to what they got to say?
Get back in your car before you get a ticket. Get back in your car and leave. You gotta go before you get a ticket.
I'm not driving.
Who's the driver?
This is my car.
All right, move.
All right, I'll take that.
You gotta move right now. Let me have your license. You get a ticket too.
I'm coming.
Let me have your license. You get a ticket. Let me.
See, this is what their parents should have done to them when they were young. When I tell you to do something, you do it. The cop told you get in the car and leave. Because why? They don't need 5, 6, 7, 10 people jumping out at a traffic stop while they're trying to conduct this traffic stop. It gets dangerous. It gets sketchy. People pulling out on the side of the road. People getting in car accidents. I get it that you want to check on your boy. You should. But, man, when the cops start talking to you, I mean, you need to listen to them.
Have your license.
I'm leaving.
I'm not playing. Let me have your license. Your license right now. Your license right now. You're not gonna give me your license. You're not gonna give me your license.
I'm leaving.
Let me have your license. Your license right now. Hey, your license right now. Or I'm gonna lock you up. Your license right now. Your license right now. You're dealing with me now. Your license right now.
Give me a license.
We're not playing this game here, man.
They sick of y'all.
What's the thing going, man? My license in my bag. Let me get
All right, go get your license.
Go get my bag. All right?
Close that door. Get in your car and leave.
I'm giving you an order to get out of the place already.
They pulling up. All right, so a couple other teammates got to get a license and all that stuff. So that there's other clips. I can this be a 50-minute video if I put all the clips in there. Bottom line, Tariq Hill is probably one of the most disingenuous people because he gets on TV after you seen what you seen, and he said this.
Obviously, you know, everybody has bad apples in every situation, you know, so I want to be able to, you know, use this platform, you know, to figure out a way to like flip this and, you know, make it a positive on both ends, on my end and then also Miami-Dade, you know, so that way we can team together and, you know, do something positive for the community, because that's what it's all about, bro. Like, you guys are here to like protect us as individuals, and you know, I have a platform and I want to be able to team up with you guys. So that's all I gotta say. So.
Tariq, why do you believe the police put you in handcuffs?
I have no idea, for real. No idea, man.
You have no idea. See, people are weird to me. You want to team up with the police, but you can't take accountability for your actions. You were speeding. You know you were speeding. You were late, bro. We get it. Everybody speed. Why can't you say, yeah, I was speeding, man, and you know they pulled me over. I should have listened. Maybe there's a miscommunication. There's some fault on my part, fault on their part. But you know, this could be a lesson learned for the young people. You know, listen to the cops, man, when they pull you. I was a little upset. You know what I'm saying? I was trying to get to work. I didn't like the way he was talking to me, and I.
Wow. These motherfuckers, man. Vamps, where was the discretion there? Where should they have applied discretion? I mean, the dude was acting like an asshole, giving them attitude, wouldn't put the window down. You know, I mean, you know, I mean, this guy's a multi-millionaire. Big deal, fucking ticket. Just, you know, let them write it up and leave. No. They might have applied discretion if you didn't have a fucking attitude. I mean, you know, you're doing wrong. You don't give the cop an attitude. What the fuck? He literally gave him a reason to pull him out of his car. Because he was an asshole. Simple as that. Right, Damien. Windows should have been down from the start. The cops had no idea what was going on in the vehicle. Right. Right. Should have just kept the window down. You know? I've had cops cut me brakes on tickets numerous times because I wasn't an asshole. Yeah, Vamps, you lose all this. Discretion is like cutting you a break, right? You don't cut a break to a guy that's acting like an asshole from the beginning. I mean, the guy acting like an asshole. And there's no reason for it. He was speeding. He knew it. This wasn't a thing where, the cops were wrong. Right. Yeah, I remember this too. Yeah, they have him standing on the curb and they're trying to get him to sit. He starts crying about his knee surgery. He's about to go play NFL football as a wide receiver. No, Vamps. You don't know cops that would judge this situation differently. No. The guy was an asshole from the start. What cop would let him go with a warning or treat that situation any differently? No. I don't think there's any cop in America that would have did any differently. Put your window down. He refused. He kept fucking with them. And guess what? Tricky Bacon said he was probably eating a cat. Yeah, he might have got a fucking warning. If he was decent about it and told him, look, I'm late to work. I'm going to play in the NFL. Sorry, guys. He destroyed any chance of that from the moment he acted, from the moment they walked up to the car. And it was 2 women officers? I don't think so. Women officers? No, the one that pulled him out of the car was a man. Did AJ hack Vamp's account? No, it depends on the cop. Depends on the cop. Yeah, anything over 5 miles an hour, a lot of them will ticket you, especially if it's a state trooper or something. Right. The other guys, yeah, and he's telling them leave, and they refuse to leave. Then he's demanding their licenses, and they won't give up the licenses. It's like, what the fuck? Vamps, what discretion? I don't understand your discretion argument here. You lose any attempt at discretion is out the window the moment you start acting like an asshole. That's it. Make a motherfucker's job harder. It's about a rolled up window. Yes. Yes, Vamps. Why can't you understand that? They can't see into the car. He's giving them an attitude. They don't know if he got a 9mm pointed at them. Yeah. 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 No, nobody's timing out Vamps. No, Vamps. He obviously was a threat. You can't see into the car. They don't know what he's doing. He's giving them an attitude. Yeah. Yeah. I see him as a threat. What's up, Bex? Bex. Yeah, I definitely see him as a threat. Uncle, is Bobbity here? Bobbity ain't here. Bobbity ain't here. No. The fuck's he talking about? Oh, you were calling me Uncle. Oh, okay. I thought you meant Bobbity. I was going to say he didn't make it today. Probably having a long lunch. That motherfucker has lunch on time too. He'll come on right around 3 or after 3.
I'm back in, Jim. Vamps, did you ever see when a cop pulls someone over when they're approaching from the back of the car up to the driver's side window? What do they do? Do you know, Jim, what they do? They tap their finger on the back left of the vehicle. Why? Because if he gets shot, okay, he can then later prove that his fingerprint was on the car and that's the motherfucker that shot him. That's what it's like walking up to a car like that vehicle in that neighborhood, that area that has his window up and won't keep his window down. So they're thinking, what the fuck is this guy going to do? That's
so
what they think. I don't know.
Ginger Gamer Guild.
It's probably another.
Would you rather have a black
up,
son or a gay daughter? I already have a gay daughter.
No, it's probably another Nelson thing. Yeah, but that's what they do, man, because every time they approach a vehicle, there's a chance they can get shot every single time. So Jimmy's right. Although Jimmy a year ago would have said, he doesn't have to give up ID to you. You would have, Jimmy.
No, I wouldn't.
I wouldn't have. We had an argument.
No, I wouldn't have. No, I wouldn't have.
We had an argument a year ago.
No, I wouldn't have.
So you're saying we didn't have an argument?
He gave them an order.
Right.
They
You
refused it.
you said it's an unlawful order before. You said that was an unlawful order. You said the cops did it to you.
Not in the same situation. No,
but the situation was the other guy that had nothing to do with the driver.
No shit, Richie. The cop was correct in that situation. Many times they're not.
In every situation, but all right.
No,
unless they do something wrong.
They can't walk up to you because they got a call and start demanding ID. That's bullshit.
If they got a call, they can. If they got a call, they can.
They cannot.
I
can call and say whatever I want.
Right.
They have to suspect me of a crime. They have to be able to reasonably articulate it to me.
Right.
Yeah.
Yes.
I don't have
and when
to
they do, you
got to
give up your ID.
You asked.
See, a lot of times, Jim, think about this. It's just like Richie doesn't understand. Jimmy's white. It's Nelson, Jim. Yeah. Just boot him.
Yeah, keep it up, Ginger. You're going to get booted.
They're both right and white. Love you, Bex. Yeah, but yeah, in that case, Jim, it's the same thing when he walked up and wanted the window down because he didn't know what the fuck was going on. When you approach someone for the first time, if he got a call, well, there's a guy that has a knife and he's threatening people and he's got this red hat on and he's got an Obama jacket. So they see a guy with a red hat and an Obama jacket on and they approach him at 3 o'clock in the morning and go, "Excuse me, got any ID?" If he looks exactly like the one, if he looks exactly like them, "Do you have a knife on you?" They're allowed to ask him anything. You can walk up to somebody
Richie, you don't understand your rights. They can ask me all the questions they want. I don't have to answer. They can ask for ID. I don't have to give it to them.
That's right, and they'll take you in for that. That's the argument we had, Jim.
No, that would be.
I kept trying to tell you
you're right legally.
Jim, I kept telling you.
That would be a Fourth Amendment violation.
Jim, I kept saying to you back
then.
You're
wrong.
I agree. No, Jim, you're not. I'm trying to tell him I agreed with him, but he's being a dumb fuck because he doesn't want to lose an argument. I told you the whole time, Jim, legally you are correct. But the problem is the cops are going to throw your ass in the tank anyway. So what are you going to do about it? Why don't you just, yes, sir, no, sir, thank you, sir, this is why I'm here, here's my ID, and you're on your way. You're going to argue a textbook law that you're probably going to be right on, but you're going to spend the weekend in a fucking tank. That's my argument the whole time.
Cop stopped Reese. Reese did something. There was something wrong with the truck. Cop comes over to my side. He's like, "You got ID?" I said, "Yeah." He's like, "You want to give it to me?" I said, "No, I don't want to give it to you. I haven't done anything wrong." He's like, "Oh, you're not in trouble." I said, "Well, then that should be the end of it."
Yeah, it should have.
Away. Yeah, because he was a Glenside cop. He wasn't a fucking shithead from Philly.
Can we call you autistic then, Ginger Boy? That's funny. Please don't call me Nelson. My name is not Nelson. Sure it is. It's Nino. It's Nelson. It's Nelson _ Nino.
Where's he saying that? Oh, please don't come.
It's Nelson, Jim. Come on. It's Nelson. I don't know why he thinks he's funny when he does that kind of shit.
I told him earlier, you keep it up, that's it, you're gone. And he didn't. I mean, I'm not having that shit on my channel. I'm just not doing it.
Yeah. Just don't call me Shirley.
I'll ban every variation of them there is.
Great movie. I agree with Jimmy. Oh, fuck. We have rights. Yeah, all right. Okay, Nelson.
Yeah, see, Richie, my problem is you're more likely to cave because of what they can do to you illegally. I'm not.
Well, I am. Yeah, I don't, Jim.
I'm simply not.
I have an important life. I have to be places. I don't have a weekend to sit in jail. And then have to bail out and then have to stand in front of a judge and argue what he did was illegal, Your Honor. Okay, you're not going to sit. I don't get my bail back and I lose a weekend.
Let me know when you're done.
I'm
done? You're not going to sit in jail for a weekend for refusing to give identification.
In some places you will. In some places you will.
It's a ticket. No, not in any place.
Not if you're arguing with a cop and you get all smart ass and Jimmy, a cop can do anything he wants.
It's an obstruction is simply a ticket.
Well, Your Honor, the defendant swung at me.
You don't go in front of a judge. It's not a bailable offense.
Your Honor,
you get a ticket.
Let me know when you're done. All right. Your Honor, the defendant swung at me and I had to arrest him. He assaulted me.
Then they would be lying, Richie.
Yes. And they lie. You think cops don't lie? They lie all the time. We've seen
don't stand up for yourself
here,
so you can skitter away. Is that it?
No. If I'm Jimmy, first of all, I'm not going to be outside in a neighborhood at 3 o'clock in the morning standing on a corner. So I don't have to worry about that kind of shit. What? Just a reminder to like the stream. Oh, she's the best.
Yeah, somebody give me some likes, man. Been getting some puny ass likes from these streams.
Yeah, what did I have today? I had what did I get for that video? Hold on. I have 1,448 views, 71 likes. That's actually not
Yeah,
bad.
I never get them.
That's
I never
actually
get
not
them.
bad. Oh, Susan posted.
I'm lucky to get 100 and some views. That's from Facebook continually or YouTube continually sticking up my ass. That's what the fuck that is. You should see all the cat and dog memes.
Oh, I saw them.
Did you see the one where Trump is hugging the cat and the dog like he
And they're
was
running
hugging the
away.
flag?
Yeah. The best one,
that's fucking
Jimmy, the
funny.
best one I saw was there was this cat and he was asleep on a giant pillow and he had a Glock under him. He goes, "This is how cats sleep in Springfield, Ohio." Yeah, it was great. It was great. And it was a real picture. It wasn't.
Well, they haven't been able to verify that, have they?
They did, yeah, Jim. I saw a video on it. It was a cop GoPro, whatever they call that video, where the cops were talking to the guys that called, and they said, yeah, she was sitting there in the cul-de-sac. She was eating a cat, and it was a cat from the neighborhood.
That was Richie. That was a citizen, and she had supposedly had some kind of mental health problems.
Oh, really? Well, I didn't see that. I saw it was a Haitian woman. And they said to her, "Did you just eat the cat?" And she just looked at him because she couldn't speak English.
I don't know that she was Haitian. I think she was black, but she was
dressed like a Haitian. You know how they dress. They all got that funny smell too.
Well, Rich, from what I understand, she was a citizen. She had mental problems. She was eating the cat. I heard the people at the scene saying, "Yeah, she was eating the cat."
That's pretty fucking.
The cop even checked her teeth. The cop told.
I didn't see that. I didn't see that. I saw her.
Oh, yeah, he was looking at her teeth.
She was like on her knees, and his GoPro was like, her face was right in the camera. And he asked her, like, did you eat the cat? Were you eating the cat? And she just continued to look at him because she couldn't understand him.
Right. She didn't. Well, from what I understand, that she was a citizen. She's got mental.
And there were also photos of Haitians coming out of a park carrying geese by the necks. They were dead.
Yeah, I did see that.
Hey, what's up, Ludwig? How you doing, man? Long time. Haven't seen you in a while. What's up, Bass? Everybody.
Ludwig, yeah.
Sorry, I didn't say hi to anybody. Sorry. Absolutely correct, Bass. Yeah, they're smashing all over. They don't know how to drive. They had said, where did I hear this? I think Bongino said it, that out of all the cultures in the world, that the Haitian culture is the number one that is the exact opposite of American culture. So why was Kamala bragging about 35,000 and 150,000 of them that they were allowing into the country and giving money? If they have absolutely nothing in common with America, why are they pushing for them to be here? There's a reason.
Well, Richie, if you understand the history of Haiti, so they were the first slaves to revolt and take over the government.
I understand, Jim, but that doesn't mean that they have the right to come in illegally to our country, and it doesn't mean that our government has the right to throw money at them and allow them to stay with no hearings, no deportations, nothing. Jim, 20,000 people. What is it, like 60,000 in the whole town? And now they got 20,000. Yeah, now they got 20,000 more thrown into that mix. Do you know what that
20
does?
to 30,000.
Do you know what that does to a society? It fucks it up.
Yeah.
Plus,
where are these people sleeping? Where are these people staying?
Airports, bus stops, the street, churches.
That's fucking crazy.
That's where they're sleeping. And right now, Jim, it's going to get hot now. But you know why? I say hot because it's going to start to get cold out. And that's when they're going to try and ship them all down south. And the Southerners, they ain't going to put up with that shit. They'll pull out their AR-15s, take a couple shots, and then pull out a fucking barbecue and get some steaks up and then watch them bleed out. That's what they'll do down there. Try that in a small town. I'm telling you, man. Yeah, friggin' free Hilton hotels. You're right. You're right.
That's
They
what they'll
kicked.
do.
I did a story where they kicked an army vet out of an old guy, army vet, out a World War II guy, out of a nursing home because they wanted to put illegals into the nursing home, and he was one of the guys living there, and they kicked his ass out in New York. They actually kicked everybody out of a nursing home to put illegals in there.
Now they're kicking. Now there's a 60-day, like you can only stay in these hotels now for 60 days. They're starting to kick whole families out into the street.
Yeah.
Because they never really had a viable plan for any.
Well, Jim, we got to keep an eye on this fucking administration, because I think they're going to do de facto amnesty on them. I think they are, because Jim, but like three or 4 or 5 months ago, I did a story on Schumer, Chuck U. Schumer. He gave a speech outside and had a shitload of people around him. He said, "Look," he said, "the American population is not reproducing up to speed with what we should to keep us going. So we need to give amnesty to these people." And I'm sitting there going, "Are you out of your fucking mind?" And he goes, all 11 million or however many there are. That's what he said, because he repeated the lie of 11 million because it's like instinct to him. I think there's like upwards of 60 million, including the 18 to 20 that Joe and Kamala brought in. Because you can't tell me that there were 11 million in 1992 and there's still 11 million. Unless you're a fucking retard and you think for every illegal that comes in, one of them leaves. It's the only fucking way it stays at 11 million.
These kids I was arguing with at the debate, they're sticking up for all these illegals. I'm like, you know what? The funny thing is, I'll bet you there's none of them in your neighborhood. I'll bet you don't have to deal with the ramifications of that, do you? You know what I mean? Because if people ain't got nothing, they got no shelter, guess what? They're going to steal.
Well,
they have to steal.
Yeah, I know. And it used to be years ago, it was like, all right, well, then let's just not give them jobs and they won't come here. But then the Democrats broke the law and started giving them money from the government, our tax dollars. They're not supposed to do that, but they did. Do you remember out in California, it was Prop 187? Do you remember that? And it was basically the people voted it in overwhelmingly. And Prop 187, among other things, said that illegal aliens, they did not want them getting, benefits. They didn't want them getting benefits. It wasn't 2 hours later that a federal judge ruled it unconstitutional. And you're sitting there scratching your head going, what the fuck? How could that be unconstitutional? It was because of the Democratic Party prank known as President Jimmy Carter. When Jimmy Carter was in office, the UN created this thing called the Human Rights Charter. Okay? It wasn't even filled out yet, and Jimmy Carter signed on to it. All right? When they filled it in, it said, among other things, that's where it declared what a national is. That's where you get the term. You have, a Mexican national in Southern California. Well, it said that a national, it defined it as someone who lives where they live. Doesn't matter if they're a citizen or not. So if you're an illegal living in California or New York, you're a national of the United States. It went on to say that no member nation of the UN can deny a national the right to education, healthcare, or welfare. That's what a judge had because a treaty becomes federal law.
These kids try to tell me that the illegals have a right to asylum. I said, they don't have any.
They don't. Nobody has a right to asylum. Nobody has a right to asylum. You have a right to ask for asylum. Yeah, you do, but that doesn't mean you're going to get it. And Jim, I would say 99 and 40
of entry.
I would say 99 and 44. Oh, Jim, did you hear what they're doing now? Now they're taking them through the port of entry to get them in illegally. They're not even processing them because they don't have enough space, I guess, in the turnstiles to get them in at the southern border. So they're bringing them in through the port of entries just to get them the fuck in. Can you believe this shit? Not only did they fly planes down to South America and Central America, pick them up and bring them up and fly them directly into the country, but they took a shitload of them at the southern border and put them on planes and flew them up to Canada, or as our friends here like to call it, China. And they brought them in through the northern areas. They let them illegally come in that way. Just get off the plane. Just go. Get out of here. Seriously, man. These motherfuckers, I mean, the shit that they're doing is off the charts illegal. And yet we're supposed to elect Kamala? Are you shitting me? Oh, but she's for stopping the border now. Please.
Yeah, she created it.
Please. Yeah, did you notice that she didn't take any responsibility for that at all? She was the goddamn border czar. She took no responsibility for that, for the inflation, for the cost of living. None of it. For Afghanistan, none of it. She actually fucking blamed Trump for the Afghanistan withdrawal. Did you hear that shit?
Right.
She blamed Trump. I couldn't believe it when I heard that. Yeah, what they're doing is, Jim, look, they just want to come here for a better life. Okay. All right. Do you know, Jim, up until the Democrats, the modern day Democrats, you had to prove, when you came in legally even, you had to prove you could take care of yourself. You had to prove, well, I'm going to be living with a relative or friends, or I'm going to get a job while I go to school. You know, I'll support myself. And you had to prove it. You know, give me the phone number to the employer. Okay, here it is. They call, they verify. Okay, you're good. If you weren't good, get the fuck out. You used to have to prove you could take care of yourself. Now it's like they're paupers, Jim. You know what, guys, do you know what a pauper is? It's someone who's poor but has no fucking clue, not a single iota of an idea of how to not be poor anymore. That's a pauper. All these fucking people, Jim, they're paupers that they're bringing in. They have no clue.
She made a big deal out of Trump inviting the Taliban to, I think, what was it, Camp David or something?
Yeah, Camp David.
They're the ones in charge. What the fuck?
They're terrorists.
They're the ones in charge. Yeah, but they're in charge.
And by definition, do you know that Volodymyr Zelensky is a terrorist? Do you know that?
What?
He's a dictator. He banned a major religion because they didn't support him. He shut down churches in his country because they
elections.
He stopped elections, right? Because they didn't
He
support
locked up political opponents. He locked up political opponents.
Yes, he did. Things that they go, oh my God, look what Putin did. He locked up political opponents. Well, Zelensky did too. Shut up, bigot. That's what you get from these assholes. You know, yet we're supposed to send another $60 billion to them. Fuck you. That's the only appropriate answer. Fuck you. Or on Tuesday night when she lied and said he wants to take Medicare. You know what they did in that was the Inflation Reduction Act? They took billions upon billions of dollars out of Medicare to give to electric vehicle companies. They did it. Now, Jim, you're a CEO of a corporation. You have different programs, and you take money out of one program that people paid into their whole lives, and then you go and give it to another so that people can benefit that did nothing. You'd be doing the fucking perp walk down a hallway for fraud. You're a Democrat, you just get away with it. You know, so Trump's the criminal here, but they stole money from a program and gave it to another program that will help their agenda. That's what they did. Crickets. The press has crickets. I'm going to check that guy, see if he released it. Hang on. Black insurrectionist. Let's see. Hold on. Where is he? Bingo. You will see. This is mad. No, I don't see it. He hasn't put it up yet. But dude has 95.2 thousand followers, so I don't think he's bullshitting. He got almost 1 million views on that. Holy shit.
Well, hopefully he didn't put that out there and then he's not able to verify.
Iced tea. It's iced tea. I don't drink soda, man.
Fun of it.
Yeah, I drink decaf. I drink decaf diet iced tea. I make my own. I use stevia. I'm not going to use sugar. Yeah, I'm not going to use sugar, man. Fuck that. That's how I
drink iced tea with sugar in it. Thank you.
Yeah, but Jim, you look like a skeleton. You can do that. But still, it's fucking your body up. Sugar's a poison. I had somebody try to tell me, no, sugar's really good for you. Get out of my face.
Yeah, well, they try to say meat's not good for you either, Rich. And you can eat
Jimmy,
all you want.
One year they say coffee's bad for you. The next year it's good. Eggs bad, good.
Yeah. And there's no way I'm ever going to take cholesterol drugs. It's not going to happen. I don't give a
drink,
fuck.
Yeah, Vamps. I drink 2 cups of coffee in the morning, and the rest of the day, everything I drink is decaf because I gotta wake the fuck up. Yeah. So that's it. That's the only caffeine I have all day. Yeah, I won't do it. I can't imagine me on a lot of caffeine all day. When I was a young strapping lad, I used to drink like 9 cups of coffee caffeinated a day throughout work. My doc's like, you're wondering why you're all dehydrated.
Well, remember,
Yeah,
Mommy
yeah.
ate that
Dude,
fucking
Damien,
ice
you're absolutely right. You know what, Jim? Everybody and their mother knows that Trump said, I've never even fully read Project 2025. I have nothing to do with it. And they did not fact check her on it. It's just unbelievable.
Right.
Yeah, that fluoride. You know, they're saying now there's links to fluoride in your memory going. That's what they're saying now. But they're probably the same people that said coffee was bad for you a few years ago. You know? Those morons.
Well, clearly there's the chemicals in food are giving people cancer.
Yeah, I think so.
There's no doubt about it.
Oh, yeah. A lot of the shit that they put out. High fructose corn syrup. Are you kidding me? Partially hydrogenated soybean oil. They hit it with what? Like 5,000 Kelvin? And it creates an extra molecule that your body thinks is a foreign substance. It doesn't know how to process it, so it puts it in fat. And guys, it's right here, and women, it's in their ass. Calcifies the
I don't
third.
gain weight.
We're gonna die.
I don't gain any weight.
You didn't?
No.
I've already lost. Oh Christ! 264. I've lost 34 pounds already from last year. Keeping it off too. Yeah, Jim, I texted you. You must not have gotten my text because you have a tab open and you have an echo. Your YouTube tab. Take a look at it. I'll bet you have a YouTube tab open.
Well,
because it'll go. You have. There's an echo right now when you talk, not when I talk, but when you talk. Oh, he left. Welcome to RPW Media, guys. Please subscribe. Hit the notification bell. Oh, give me a like. I can't believe he left. Here he comes. He's back. There you go.
It's still showing up.
Yeah. All you got to do is close the YouTube one, not this.
But it's not up on my thing. I can't find it.
Oh, really? Well, wait a minute. Say something.
Yes.
There's no echo anymore. There's no more echo. There was the whole time you've been streaming. There was an echo. When I was upstairs, I was watching on TV, and I texted you. I said, "Jim, mute your tab because you got it. You got an echo." But now I don't hear it now. 3 big cups of tea with milk. Well, proper tea. Property. That's your property, right? Those tea bags, they're your property.
There, Bex.
Oh, she coming in? Cool. But I am manic. You're manic? I'd like to see you manic.
Yeah, the Dick Service Inc. hasn't showed up in quite some time.
He's not going to.
He's all butthurt because of
I
Bex.
don't know what his story is, but yeah, he probably is. I don't know. She won't tell me what happened between the two of them.
He showed
That's
up.
All right, I got to
respect.
Jeremiah.
What's up, Jeremiah?
What's up, brother?
He showed up religiously.
Yeah, well, because he wanted to bust your balls. That's the only reason he came. To bust your balls. Just another manic Monday, Vamps.
Billy Blogs, what's up? What's up, Billy? Yeah, so they fucked up the Scrubs lifeboat over there. Jesus Christ.
Oh, really? Oh, you do not look like crap. Get your ass in here. You always say that, and you look fine.
Yeah, what do you
Jeremiah,
think? Look like
what
a
is God's
fucking
phone number?
movie star?
You should know this one. What's God's phone number?
God's phone number?
Yeah, I'm asking Jeremiah. Specifically Jeremiah. What is God's phone number? It's Jeremiah 33:3. Look it up. Look it up, guys.
What's this?
That's God's phone number.
You messaged me?
Hmm?
What the
Billy
fuck?
Blogs.
Messaged me where? Messaged me. I don't know what the fuck he's talking about. I have no idea what he's talking about. Messaged me where? Billy Blogs, I don't know where you messaged me. Yeah, I don't know what the fuck you're talking about. Earl Jones died. Yeah, I know. Yeah, well, that fucking Roots movie that he was in, they let everybody think that white people threw nets on black people in the jungle. Yeah, everybody believed it too.
I know. Crazy, huh? Yeah, I read that the other day, Jeremiah.
Telegram.
I thought of you personally.
Telegram.
I'm on Telegram, but I don't really.
I don't understand it. I don't know where you messaged me, Billy.
I have an auto social poster for our stories we go on Telegram.
Oh, okay. I see it. Billy. You're under Billy. Moody went mad with power like the little git he is. Right. Yeah, there you are. I see you.
Right on, brother. Yeah, it's God's phone number.
What the fuck?
I can't post a picture here, can I? Because I have a meme on my. I created a meme of it on my Facebook account. Let's see. Can I do that? No, I can't. Shit.
Yeah, Billy. I see you on Telegram, so you just messaged me.
Yeah, God got his voice back. That's a good one, Vamps. When I heard he died, as a joke, I put out there, I said, boy, can you imagine the funeral signing the registry because no other book can match it? And like nobody got that fucking joke. Do you remember the commercials, Jim?
What?
The Bell Atlantic Yellow Pages. No other book can match it. Don't you remember when he did those commercials?
Yeah.
Nobody got it. It was like, you coming on, Bex? She's probably dolling herself up.
Yeah, I know.
Doesn't have to. She always looks fine.
I ain't gonna be on forever, Bex. I mean,
yeah.
The fuck. Run a brush through your hair and be done with it. Fuck.
Yeah, I don't know why she
Eat a vegetable. Eat a vegetable.
I've seen her smash drunk and she still looked good. I hate people like that.
Well, her and Dick Service took me out for drinks one time. I'm figuring out my password.
Certain things went through my mind. Like, what? Her and Dick Service took me out.
Dick Service Inc.
Yeah, I know, but the way you said it,
Yeah,
her and Dick Service. I'm like, wow. Okay.
Why do you got to figure out passwords, Bex? All you got to do is hit the fucking.
No, probably to an app for her webcam. She probably has a password for it. A lot of people do that now just to block people from hacking them and getting.
What?
He kind of was, Bass. Not by today's standard, but he kind of was.
I didn't drink much, Vamps.
He basically said, you know all that shit you guys have been doing for the last 450 years, Leviticus, all that bullshit? Yeah, we ain't doing that anymore. That's what he said. So they thought he was a hippie. So they put him up on a tree. Follow who out into the woods? Jeremiah, I just realized that the new seasons were there for there she is for The Chosen. See, you look fine.
Bunch of hoops. Hold on.
You look fine. Ooh, she took us to
Sorry
her
about that.
bedroom.
I'm in the living room. It's
All right. I was going to say, is that where all the magic happens? No, it looks
I
like a
didn't even
bed
check myself.
behind
All
you.
I
It
was
looks like,
doing
like
was-
a bedpost.
Oh,
All right.
Bex.
I had to figure out a bunch of passwords, get into StreamYards again. Jump through a bunch of hoops. Anyway, look like.
Professor Clipster.
And I put the wrong name up. This is my.
Professor Clipster.
You can go look at my YouTube channel if you want to see that.
I always look at
Extra.
your Discord channel, but I don't ever see people in the video room anymore. So
What? We've been doing a bunch of these season there, Rich. You're missing
what
out.
time
man.
do you do them? I'm probably long in
Usually
bed.
at nights. Just...
Really? All right. I'll look late. What time? Late or early or what?
Both. Anytime. Anytime. We're in there.
If I get up at 5:30,
We're in there.
I gotta. Yeah.
Oh god
What's up,
damn.
Cyber?
Can I change this name?
Cyber says looks better than Amy. That's
I
great.
don't know, man.
I don't remember.
I've been really
I
ill.
wasn't here.
Been very ill.
Oh, really? What happened?
I gotta.
You don't have to say it if it's like.
Yeah,
you know,
no, it's
personal. Yeah,
personal.
don't. Just don't. Yeah.
Okay.
Don't worry about it.
But anyway, it's good to see you, and I'm glad Trump's saving the pets. I wanted to say that. Trump's saving all of our pets. Let's vote for him for that.
That's funny. No, I'm going to vote
Protecting
for
the
him for my
cats
wallet.
and the ducks.
I'm going to vote for him for my wallet. That's why I'm going to vote for him. He's going to protect my wallet,
Yeah. Big
my
time.
investments, the border wall, inflation, all the bullshit.
Yeah. I was so not set up for this.
Why? What's wrong?
Well, I want to be able to see chat, but I have to get a new.
Oh, really?
Yeah, hold on.
For me, it just
We'll
comes
figure
up.
it out. YouTube chat just comes up
It just comes up when I go into a live stream. It's just it's right there.
on freaking StreamYard.
Yeah, I'm seeing it right now.
Oh my god! Wow. Well, fucking hell. Good for you, Rich. You're real rich. You're real
You
rich.
just- you
Show it
go
off.
up top.
Show it off.
It should be up top. There should be a thing
You
where you
guys
just
can talk.
you hit it. Says comments, banners, brand, private. Unless no, you don't
What?
see that. Yeah, you don't see that.
No, you have special perms for the studios.
Yeah. Let's see what I can do. See if I can bring you in.
No,
I can't.
I
get in.
just have to pull open another tab. It's fine.
Yeah. Remember to mute it.
And mute it. Yes, exactly. Anyway, let's see who's all making fun of me over there.
Nobody's making fun.
Vamps, I'm
That's
trying to
at
say hi to
Tyrone's
Bex,
house. Oh no!
and she doesn't care.
Here's a hug
I
instead.
didn't.
He gave you a hug.
Appreciate it, Vamps. Hold on, we gotta open another tab. We're very mentally challenged, very physically
for MAGA.
challenged.
Pretty funny.
You guys are my uncles now, if you didn't know.
Mega pets.
I have no more family left, so you guys are my fam now. Is that cool? We're Philly fam. You guys want to
Why don't you have family left?
together?
Why don't you have
Why won't
family?
you have family?
Well, I mean, I just have my mom and sisters, but I don't think I told you guys I lost my dad this year, and
Oh, I didn't know. I'm sorry. I didn't know that. I didn't. Look, she has a
Yeah.
look on her face like you fucking lied. No, I really didn't.
No, I know I didn't. I know I didn't tell you guys. But if
I
you
lost
would
my
be my dad's now, that'd be great.
I lost my dad in '99. Richie,
I probably am. Yeah, no, he went in '95, mom '98.
That's right.
Yeah, because Windows 95 came out, and I was like, yes, this makes up for it. No, I didn't.
All right, so yeah, we'll do a Thanksgiving.
We'll adopt you.
Okay.
I actually am old enough to be your father. I think.
Yeah.
You're like what? You're like what? 32?
I'm about to turn 37.
Get out. Well, then I'm not old enough to be your father.
There you are.
No, I'm not.
Keep gaining then.
There you are.
Did you say keep dreaming?
Gaining.
Oh, I thought you said keep dreaming. I'm like, about what? Bex is secretly my sister, says man.
You're gonna adopt me, please. I need family. Thank you guys. I'm seeing chat now. Thank you. Anyway, Trump's gonna adopt all the pets from the Haitians. We got to get them the hell out of our country. How do we do that?
I like that one. I like that one meme where Trump is hugging the cat and the dog like he was hugging the flag. Remember when he was hugging the flag like that with his face? But they got him hugging a cat and the dog now like that.
Yeah. Some of those memes were really good. Really well done.
That's so cute. Bass says, I'm 25. It's true. It's true. I'm lying.
Well, we were all 25.
25 and alive. At one
I was
point.
25. I'd be like, I had a rough life.
What are you doing, Jimmy? What are you doing for dinner?
I don't know. I might eat some ravioli.
Ooh.
I'm not sure. Ravioli, maybe.
Oh, yeah. We got fake Nelsons in here. What the hell? Nelson, get the heck out, dude.
What's up, broadcast boy?
Be transparent or go.
Put a hoodie on. Why'd you do that?
Oh, to hide. I'm very light sensitive, very
You
photo
look like a
sensitive.
witch.
Illness era.
Yeah, you look like a witch.
I wasn't going to say it.
Putting spells on everybody.
Yeah, where's the pentagram?
Holy man.
Yeah, no. I'm
You block the light, and the shadow looks like the bags under my eyes.
So what did you do to Dick Service Inc.?
Yeah, what happened? We want to know why you guys broke up as friends. What happened?
Is he all butthurt? What, he hit on you and you gunned him down? What happened?
I think he's gay. I don't think he hit on her.
No,
maybe
he messaged me back.
When?
God
Recently?
forbid he finally messaged me back the other day.
Oh, cool.
And I cried about it because I missed him so much. And,
Why doesn't he come on my show?
I don't know.
Well, they're not friends
Why doesn't
yet.
he even message me back?
Well,
what was his problem?
Are you crying?
Yes.
What was his?
Oh my God!
Oh Jesus!
I called you a manic. I'm having.
You're having an attack.
Having some issues. It's fine.
What was his problem?
Yeah, what happened? It was a Jewish thing, wasn't it?
It was this thing about the Jays. Don't say that's Rumble talk.
Jimmy, when I was talking to him,
Rumble,
I was talking to him in her chat, and he thought. You remember this, Bex? You were there. He thought that I was an anti-Semite, and I'm like, what? Why the fuck would you? He goes, well, you're Jimmy's brother, and I'm like, oh yeah, and we all live the same way, right? I'm like, we all live the same way, right? I was like, are you kidding me?
I'm not an anti-Semite. I have an unfavorable opinion of the Jews. So what?
I'm not the one who said you're an anti-Semite. He did.
There's
Yell
a
at
time
him.
and space.
Fucking yell at me.
Grow up in Philly like this. What do you expect from people? I found a braided hair extension in the parking lot the other day, just laying there. I go,
wow.
Well, that's Philly for you. That's a different
You were in
topic.
Philly?
Again, Rumble
You
talk.
saw this in Philly or up
Rumble.
where you are? I'm not going to say where you live.
Well, yeah, The burbs. The burbs.
Yeah, don't say where you live. Yeah.
No. Don't say where I am.
We're only like 25 minutes away. I'm like 25 minutes away from you.
Well,
we're gonna
all gonna do Thanksgiving together.
Oh, okay.
So.
Did you invite us over? I didn't know that.
Maybe we have to do
I
something
didn't
now.
get invited last year.
What's that?
I didn't get invited last year. Yeah.
Yeah, you did. Or no?
I don't think.
No, wait. Did we go somewhere? I think we went somewhere else.
Yep.
Yeah, I think we went somewhere else. That's why we couldn't invite you. We invite you on everything. Oh, guess who's been
I'm in
calling?
the fam now. Is that
You're
mean
in the fam? Yeah.
All right, cool. I'm in.
Yeah. Guess who's calling me, Jim?
I don't have any dads or uncles anymore, so now I do. With these
Trey's
guys.
calling you now?
Yeah, no, he's been calling me the last few days. What'd you say, Bex? I'm sorry, I missed it.
Oh, I said, I don't have any dads or uncles anymore, so I can go with you guys for Thanksgiving. Okay. I won't be a witch that day.
Yeah, you won't be a witch, right?
I'll promise.
What's Trey calling you for? You ain't answering him?
Oh, yeah, I was talking to him. I'm not going to not talk to him.
Hey, Billy. Oh, God.
Put a song out. It's actually pretty good.
I did want to ask Eleanor.
Yeah, there's zombies.
Walmsby, who is their old name? What's the old name?
Of what?
Who in chat? The person that's going by Eleanor now. I know that's our old chatter. It's a mod.
Eleanor Walmsley, yeah.
But who the heck was it before?
Who is what?
I don't understand.
Fuck up, Cyber. Literally, we'll time you out right now.
Somebody has dad.
How do you not? How are you not? Asshole. All right. I'll go. It's fine.
Are you taking off, Jeremiah? Good to see you, man.
So you once again evaded the question, Bex. What the fuck happened with Dick Service Inc.?
Yeah, why? Like you don't have to give us the details. Just tell us what was the reason.
She always avoids it.
Well, it's all right. She doesn't have to say it if she doesn't want to.
Yeah, she does have to say it. What the fuck happened? Why is it a mystery?
He said that I got too caught up with like internet people.
All right.
So he didn't like my other internet friends I was hanging
You
out
ran
with.
a
Because they're
Discord.
total degenerates. I totally understand that.
Yeah, but they're online.
But I don't know why you'd completely cut me off as a friend because you don't like what somebody's saying online. When also he used to participate in those streams.
Yeah.
Did he hit on you?
Shit.
No, it's not.
Did he hit on you? Yes or no? Did he hit on you?
No, it wasn't. No, it's not like that.
That's what it sounded like.
No, well, we
You
care
gunned him
more about
down
each
and-
other.
I think, Jimmy. I don't think
And
she
he's
has the same
butthurt.
athletic equipment that he's used to. If you catch my drift.
I think I kept doing British accents too much, and I kept it like
Is
a
that what it
problem I have lately with keeping friends is I keep doing a British style freestyle raps. That's
Oh, really?
extremely annoying.
Okay,
Yeah.
do one. Go ahead.
No.
I keep doing
I get hate when people say, all right, do it now.
Hold
You know, you're
neck.
like, I'm not doing anything right now.
Damon
This
called
isn't a
me
rap
raps.
channel.
Yeah.
It's not a rap channel. It's a different. Maybe a
We're
gonna
Rumble.
doing
see-
country rap now.
Richie-
Maybe for Rumble.
I'm going to see John Anderson Sunday night.
Yeah.
Oh yeah,
Nah.
going to a concert.
10th row. And I got
Nice.
Dice Clay.
Oh,
I got
Where's it at?
front row pit, center stage
Nice.
for Dice Clay, October.
Well,
15th.
where's Anderson playing? Where's he playing? Electric Factory?
Keswick.
Oh, Keswick, yeah. Yeah, there's a good seat there.
Hardly any of the
Is-
I haven't seen Yes in a long time.
yeah, well, they're not really. Well, they got a Steve Howe now.
Yeah, I know. Isn't that something?
And
Yeah, the
singer
Dice
ain't
Man.
can
bad.
you do your best Andrew Dice Clay impression?
Who,
We'd all love to see it.
I'm too
who,
tired.
who does that? Oh, he does it? All right.
I've done
Come on, Jimmy. Come on, Jimmy.
Some of the
We all
most
wanna
famous
see
ones.
it.
Little Boy Blue. He needed the money. Remember that?
Yeah, that's a good one.
Yeah.
I'm going to wear my fuck censorship shirt. He's going to fuck with me too.
Yeah,
I'm right
fine.
there. I'm center stage, first row, right in
Yeah.
the pit.
That's a good place to be. Shit.
What's in the bowl?
What's in the bowl, bitch? Little Miss Muffet. Yeah, he had some good ones. He was all shocked though. But did you watch his TV show that had come out? He had a TV show on, I think it was either Stars or HBO.
I
I
don't
forget.
think it lasted long.
It didn't, but it was kind of funny. He played himself.
He was in some movie with Lady Gaga playing her father, and he was critically acclaimed. He got good reviews for it. I forget the name of the movie.
He's not a bad actor, I'll tell you that. I've seen him in a lot of stuff, and he's not a bad actor. He was
Now,
also
if you read his book, that movie Fort Fairlane,
yeah,
the gay mob in Hollywood wouldn't promote it, so the movie would have did a lot better.
He was in another show, and it was a mob TV show. I think there were only 2 seasons so far. I can't remember the damn name of it, but it was good. But the actors were just horrendous. But it was good. But then you had all the old like mafia guys that were like, the B act, like the other characters, not the main characters. And Dice Man was one of them. He was one of the big bosses.
Didn't Trump give the Dice on his show? I think he fired Dice.
I don't know.
He had Dice Clay on.
He had to fire everybody but one. You know,
Dice Clay was definitely on his show.
He was
you remember Vicky? You remember Victoria, my second wife? Well, she worked for Trump for years, and eventually she went to New York with him, and she was she worked on that show, The Apprentice, for him, and she did a lot of marketing and stuff like that, right? And at the end, she was always on the day that they were going to announce who the winner was, she was always one of the 2 people that would take either the winner or the loser out all day long, and they had Trump's credit card, and they would just go eat, buy whatever they wanted. There was no limit. And she would go hog wild. She's like, I fucking love that day, right? So she did it for a lot of days.
So that's how they would treat the guy he fired?
The winner and the loser before the show aired. So, because they had to get him out of the building so that they could set the whole thing up. They didn't want them to see who won before they aired the show. So the loser and the winner didn't know whether they were the winner or the loser, and one person took the one guy out and she took the other one out. And they didn't even know. They wouldn't even tell her who was the winner or not, but she got to go on a spending spree after every season, like at the end of the season, because Trump just gave the Trump org card and it said, go hog wild. And so she'd have them out, the guy out, like, or, woman out all day long, and they just go shopping. Go eat, Damn, you're sick.
Me?
No, her. She's
Yeah.
gonna live? What are you really upset? You're upset about something, aren't you? Something's bothering you.
Oh yeah. I've been very ill, but it's okay. At least Trump Daddy will save me, right?
Let's hope.
Yeah, the movie with Gaga and Dice is called A Star Is Born.
Yeah, I wouldn't watch it.
Dave Chappelle in it.
He was in that?
Sam Elliott. Yeah,
I love that song.
He was her father.
That she did. Giving
He's a
me
fucking
million reasons to
goofball. She's a
say
goofball.
Yeah, Nick DiPaolo's great.
Million Reasons. It's a great song. I don't know.
Yeah, what the hell was that? The name of that show?
It seemed better.
Let's see, which one was it? They have so many. Shit. I'm trying to find it. Nope.
I bow down, pray. Watch Jimmy kick me off. He's like, Bex is singing too much. Gotta make the world seem better, Lord. Show me the way.
Gravesend. Sorry, it was called Gravesend. That was the name of the show.
I've got 100 million reasons to walk away. Maybe I just need one good one to stay. Anyway,
She
that's a
was.
song from that movie.
She was, Ludwig. You're right.
I did
You see
not
her
know
now?
Andrew Dice Clay was in that movie. That's kind of wild.
Yeah, he
Yeah.
played her father.
Yeah, he's not a bad
Now I
actor.
want to see that.
Gravesend. Let's see. Who was all in it? Yeah, Dice Clay was in it.
Do you have any house? Yes, I do. I have people keeping an eye on me. Thank you. I have people bringing me food. Thanks. Eleanor. I still don't believe that's their original name. That's got to be an OG mod that just changed their name.
Who, Eleanor? Nah.
Yeah.
That's her.
Well,
Although
dude,
she
I don't
didn't call me
remember.
by the name she always calls me yet today. I'm wondering.
Yes, I have people keeping an eye.
Eleanor, what name do you always call me that Jimmy told you not to? What name?
I'm gonna
Say
take
it.
You want to come?
this break. This break.
All right. Yeah, there you go. So what do you got, a cold or something?
Oh no, it's been months.
Hey, what's up, Bobbity? It's been months? Really?
Well, I take donation.
Huh?
Take requests for donations, Jimmy. 2 songs. Oh, like singing, yeah. That's so funny. Broadcast bar. I hate chicken. I
He
have
called me
gone
Ricky.
on
Uh-oh. You know
long
what, Bex? You might be on to something.
rampages about how gross chicken is.
Yeah.
I mean,
called
I'm a
me Ricky.
long-term
That's not what she
vegetarian,
calls
but
me. Now I
it's
gotta wonder.
gross. You guys actually like chicken?
Yeah, why? Why not?
It's
What's wrong?
it's nasty.
How is it
It's
nasty?
the gross tasting thing, and they squawk. You ever
No.
been in a chicken coop before, Rich?
Yes, they're delicious. Actually, it depends on how you
Eggs.
make it too. You can
And
make it so many different ways.
Well, yeah, if you cover it up enough to not taste like chicken, that's one thing. But
Oh wow!
does
You don't
anyone
like
actually
chicken?
like pure chicken?
So you're the
Let's see in
one.
chat.
Okay. So
Let's
you're
see
the
in
one.
chat. Does anyone like raw ass chicken? They
Not
don't like
raw.
turkey. Okay,
Nobody
I mean
would
ass.
eat chicken
Yeah,
raw unless you're a
Really?
Haitian in Springfield,
Oh,
Ohio.
Uncle
You won't
Bobby.
eat chicken raw. There you go. I've eaten ass. Women's chicken is nothing.
I'd rather eat
I've
women's
eaten ass. Women's chicken is nothing. Oh man, that's funny. Damn. How many of us can say that? Show of hands.
No, I'm lying. I haven't. It's fine. But no, chicken's fucking nasty, dude. I
though,
tried to
right?
even I had nothing left.
You're straight,
I had,
right? You're not like playing for the other team, right? You're straight.
I would never call myself gay, but I love women. I love women's
fine.
bodies. But gay, like, ugh, gross. Lesbian, no thanks. Anyway, but the chicken thing, I try to eat a can of Campbell's double noodle soup.
Well, that's your problem. That's not real chicken. That's a combination of everything left over from the day before and anything brown.
Anything brown?
Yeah, that's not chicken. And chicken
Look at
noodle
that.
soup, Campbell's chicken noodle? No, it's not chicken. I don't think it is. I would never eat that. No, but real chicken's good. Richie, there.
I don't know about that. I don't know, dude. I think that's a poor man's meat. I consider chicken a poor man's meat. You should
really
go for higher quality.
You know, Biden's
higher
been
value,
in office
higher
for
value
3.5
meat.
years. You know what chicken costs today?
What?
It's a lot. It went up. Thanks to Joe.
Everything
Biden.
did, dude.
Oh yeah, but chicken went up. So
Go. I'm gonna
You not
play
eat
this
meat?
funny I'm gonna play this funny video. So watch this.
hold on. Do you not eat meat?
Jimmy's got-
Do you not eat meat? Are you a vegan or?
Oh yeah, I've been a vegetarian for 20 years.
You're
Oh,
gonna
you
love
don't
this
eat
video.
meat. All right.
No.
You're gonna
Well,
love
that's
this.
kind of.
I mean, I try it, but it all sucks. Like,
So you-
it's
All
disgusting.
right, so you don't swallow meat. Okay.
Is talking
Ew!
about.
Don't say like
Hi,
that. All right,
so,
we're watching funny.
Oh, get your
this
stick
video
monitor.
Listen.
I
is
didn't mean it
my
that way.
official review of eating ass.
We got a
Why
guy.
the father fucking fuck would you review eating ass? Is eBay selling eating ass now or what?
This weekend, recently, I had the pleasure of eating ass.
Woman, I hope you are talking about donkey, not human asshole. Wait, what? Do people even eat donkey? I am in Belgium. They eat horse here. Not horse as in prostitute. Horse. Horse, not horse. Okay?
People have asked me, Vanessa, why?
Vanessa, why would people ask you why you eat ass? How did they know you ate ass in the first place? Did you go around telling people you ate ass, Vanessa? Why would you do that, Vanessa? Eating ass is not an achievement. Why would you tell people? Have you no shame?
And I say, why not?
Because it is ass. That is like brushing your teeth with poop, and people ask you why you brush your teeth with poop, and you say, why not? Because it is fucking poop. You are not supposed to do that, Vanessa.
Right. They have asked me, how was it?
Nasty as fuck. That is how. Anything else you say other than that is a lie.
Now, first of all, I rate the experience a 6.5 out of 10. Originally, I rated it a 6, but I gave it some thought, and I think a 6.5 is more fitting. I guess I'll weigh out the pros and cons now. The pros of eating ass are
none, nothing, zero. Except if your life goal is to be known as the poop muncher.
The other person will enjoy it. Not everybody will enjoy it, but a lot of people do. Another pro is that it doesn't taste bad.
That is a lie. I have not tested ass before, but I have tested non-alcoholic beer and it smelled like ass. So I assume that is what ass tastes like, and it is worse than getting stabbed in the eye.
Most people think that it tastes bad, or they think it'll taste like poop, but it doesn't.
Another lie.
It's exactly like any other body part.
Another lie.
Lick.
Why are you gay?
It doesn't taste like anything. Wow. It's not hard to do. It's very easy to do.
Vanessa, if you continue to lie like this, you will soon burst into flames with one-way ticket to hell. That is liar's destination.
So those are the pros. The cons would be, I would say the biggest con is the smell. It doesn't smell that great.
Well, no fucking shit.
How the fuck did you find this, dude?
But you could also ask the person to like wash their ass real quick before.
Oh yeah.
So the smell isn't that bad.
Yeah, I would never do anything without having.
Are you fucking shitting me?
Shower
that is at least the first thing you should do before you start your butt munching process.
And the smell isn't pleasant, but the smell is very bearable, I would say. Another con would be sometimes this person has not shaved their ass, and that's totally fine.
It is? Look at him.
Shave your ass.
He's just like sitting there.
No, it is not. No, it is not, Vanessa.
Don't grow hair there.
Vanessa, what terrible food did your parents feed you that would make you think eating ass with hair is okay? Vanessa, send me your address.
No, Vanessa, you're wrong.
And catch up so that you will know there is a better world out here than eating ass with hair.
But if you're not a fan of hair,
with hair,
then you probably won't appreciate the amount of hair that can potentially be in somebody's. I think that's it for the cons. So trolling. Essentially, the pros weigh out the cons.
No.
Nair.
No, hell no.
Bobbity is gonna send us all Nair.
6.5. I didn't think it was that bad at all. I was expecting worse. No, it wasn't that bad. So now that we got the review out of the way, I would also like to address something that I was pretty upset about after this event happened. I was very upset after I ate ass because of the amount of people who I've heard say I don't eat ass.
Wow.
Wow. Bobbity,
Okay.
what do we do?
Eating ass is not bad. For all those who haven't tried it, I would say
Why does
don't
she
knock
look
it
like
till
an
you try it.
infant?
No, don't listen to her. You will get E. coli and die.
For those who
Weird face.
say they don't or they won't ever,
Ooh, we're smoking cigs,
I would
Jimmy.
say fuck you because
I wish I liked cigs, still I don't.
you're a wimp.
Well,
You don't.
fuck
You smoke
you,
still?
you father fucking poop
Nah, I
monster.
hit this
You will
vape from
get
I
now.
thought you were on the vape.
from
Let them hear the
ass
fucking
and
video.
die, and you will go to hell for lying.
Occasional spliff.
And natural
Nothing
selection
like
will
eating
get you
ass.
because there's just no room for humans who don't eat ass in
I
the
like
future.
being able
No
to
room.
breathe.
We're already overpopulated, and we need to get rid of the weak ones.
Okay, Billy
Thank you
Blogs
for
really
watching my
wants to
review.
know. Nobody's
And
gonna
one
fucking
tip for
describe
everyone,
that to you. You should know
don't
what
eat
that
ass.
means. What does eating
Vanessa,
ass mean?
I
You know
will
what the
send you
fuck that
chicken
means.
and ketchup. If
Yo!
you think ass is
Sicko.
tasty, wait till you try chicken and ketchup. You will think you are in
You know what
heaven.
it means.
A
You know
place
what it
you
means.
will not go if you don't repent and wash your mouth with holy water. That is all I have to say. Children, do not eat ass. I am gone. Yalla.
That was fun. That was pretty funny.
Fuck. Yeah, I didn't need to talk over. Jesus Christ.
Well, Jim, it became very redundant very quickly.
So what?
I mean, it's pretty funny
It's
when she
funny.
starts talking about eating ass, but then after like 5 minutes of it, you're like, all right, when's this thing going to end?
It was fine.
50 yanks, you can't even describe what the hell it is. Is it rimming?
Have I really been muted this whole time?
No, we heard you.
No, I muted you at the
Oh, did
last
he?
10 seconds.
Oh, all
Because you
right.
kept talking over the fucking video.
So what?
Jesus Christ.
Oh, what? Why has StreamYard had me muted? Oh,
He
you
did.
muted me.
He
I'm
did
sorry
it
about
like
that.
the last
I
10
muted
seconds,
you
he said,
at the
yeah.
very end. There was 10
Oh,
seconds
okay.
left.
But
of the
I was
video.
like, heard since
You
last
were
time I muted
droning
myself.
on and on. Like, what the fuck?
Oh, man.
What? You really wanted to hear that stupid bitch talk about
Yes.
eating ass?
Yeah, I played the video, didn't I? No, I wanted to play
Was that
a video
Jimmy? Was
and
that
hear
the
you
first
talk
time
over.
you watched it?
It doesn't.
I just asked a question.
Why are you so infatuated with that woman, like young lady talking about eating ass video, Jimmy?
No one's infatuated. It was funny. I was doing it for the fucking stream.
Yeah, it's for the stream. It's for entertainment. We're trying to please the guys.
Chicken, just like
Uncle Bobbity is.
Simple procedures in the journey of life. That's hilarious, dude.
Oh.
Well, I gotta go.
Think it
I gotta
is
go eat
gross.
some girl's ass. No, I gotta go, guys. I gotta
You're
do a
gonna
video.
eat
Yeah, I got.
chicken, you're gonna eat girls'
I'm gonna end the
asses,
stream
or-
because I gotta eat.
You gonna eat ass? Is that what you're doing?
Or chicken. Which
I had
one?
chicken tonight, as a matter of fact. And we washed
Feels
it before
like
I cooked
chicken tonight.
it. Yeah.
It's an old
Good to
ad.
see you, Bex. I'll look for you over in Discord.
All right,
I did, and
guys,
I
I'll
just
be
stopped
around.
looking 'cause I
Thanks
didn't
for
see you guys.
entertaining me. We're gonna do a Thanksgiving together,
All right, that's fine.
Philly
Bring
style. We're gonna,
you bring the beer.
say fuck
You bring the
everything,
beer.
start talking shit on a bunch
All
of
right.
shit.
I'm
All
out,
right.
guys. See you.
All right.
All right, bye.
Oh, I got
Grant.
live stream tomorrow. Hit the like button before you leave tonight.
Jim is gonna have to
hit
kick
the
me
like
off.
button. I'm gonna
live
I'm
stream
gonna
tomorrow,
end the
guys.
stream.
6 o'clock Eastern.
All right.
See you. I'm out. Bye.
I'm gonna end this.
See you back.
I'm gonna end.
See ya.
Oh, Jesus Christ! Just leave.
I don't know how to leave. You have to kick me out. You have to mute me. I don't know, Jimmy. I don't know, Jimmy. This is great, though. Thanks for hanging with me.
Yeah.
Thanks for letting me hang.
HB might stream later. Yeah, I think HB does stream on Thursday night.
What
Damien.
is that?
6:30. The
Who
Hard
the fuck
Bastard.
is HB?
HB is the Hard Bastard. It's a
Oh,
channel.
it's not Hostbusters. Okay.
All right, listen, I'm out of here, people. So please hit like on the way out. Maybe I'll stop over to HB. I'll see you.
Everyone root for our Thanksgiving.